This is David with Inspire Precision, and in today's video we're going to take a look at a firmware upgrade for the great Triton Starstrike NV-101. So this here is the Triton Starstrike NV-101, and this optic I bought with my own money. I'm going to link a card to my initial review on this digital night vision scope. But we also want to thank Triton Optics, TritonWild.com, for sponsoring Inspire Precision. Their support makes bringing you guys more content possible. So if you bought a Triton Starstrike originally and were pretty disappointed when the videos and pictures that you recorded did not have crosshairs on them, you're in for a treat today. Really early on, we talked to Triton and the guys over at Triton, where they said to me, we're going to fix that, we're going to release some new firmware. And they actually came through, and that's why I like companies that really deal with their customers and release what the customers want. So they reached out to me and they said, hey, do a video on the new firmware. And that's what we're going to be doing today. So I'm going to hop over to my computer. I'm going to show you how to upgrade the firmware for your Triton Starstrike so you can get out and record videos that have the crosshairs right in the video. Let's get over and show you how to do it. All right, so if you're sitting in front of your computer, you're going to want to head over to TritonWild.com, and this is the site where they have housed the firmware. So what you'll do after you got to TritonWild.com, and it's going to be easy to know because you'll have this scrolling view here that they send you through a couple highlights of their products. You're going to want to click on the Products tab right here, and then you will go after you click on Products, you'll go to Night Vision. In the Night Vision page here, you're going to scroll down until you see the Starstrike NV100 and the Starstrike NV101, and you will click on the Starstrike NV101, the 3 to 18. You will scroll down to maybe a little bit past halfway down on the page, and you will see this product update NV101. So what you're going to want to do is start reading these instructions. I'll go through them right now. It's worthwhile to note that you absolutely want to make sure that you have at least 50% charge on your battery, but make sure it is battery's full. I don't think you really have to keep your battery or your Starstrike connected to a power source at all times. I did not actually do that when I updated mine, but make sure your battery is charged all the way. This update is only for the NV101, and do not use it for any of the other Triton night vision optics such as the NV100. It's not appropriate for those, so don't do it. And it's also worthwhile to note that you will lose your reticle location. So before you start, turn your scope on and record your X and Y coordinates for your reticle location. You do not want to have to shoot a bunch and redo all of that adjustment for your reticle. You're going to need your micro SD card reader. They give you the micro SD card in the package, so that's no big deal. You'll just need your micro SD reader. So you're going to want to follow this download link right here. I've downloaded that previously, but the download link is here over on the right hand side. So you're going to want to open that up. So this here is the archive file, and you're going to download that. That's going to be in your downloads folder wherever you have that located on your computer. So extract that archive folder to whatever folder you want. I've got it right here, so you can see that there are 5 files right there, just like they show in the instructions here. You will take those 5 files and you will copy them, and you'll go to whatever drive that your Triton SD card is. You'll go right to the root directory and you'll paste them in. Don't put it in the folder where it houses the videos, because it won't find it. After you've got that done, you can clear out that screen and you can follow the instructions for installing the firmware. It's pretty easy. Make sure your Starstrike is powered off. Insert the SD card. Press the power button on the Starstrike, and then it says a loading screen will appear for up to 30 seconds. I found that it is absolutely like 5 seconds. It's very, very quick. So the firmware update, what it changes, you get 3 new reticles. You get the reticle control is now a little bit different, uses different buttons. Please read that right here in the upgrade notes. But the most important upgrade for the whole entire thing is the reticle for photos and video recording. So that's right here. Also, there was some confusion whether or not we actually had the correct magnification. So if you have an original Starstrike NV-101, the magnification settings were 1 through 6. Now the Starstrike has a native, the Starstrike 101 anyway, has a native magnification of 1.5. It also has a 2x optical lens on it, so that increases the magnification from 1, or what it would have been listed in the software, from 1 to 3. So really it was 3x, and 3 times 6 is 18. So they have changed the firmware to display the correct magnification right on the screen. But really, the most important thing was the reticle in the video recording and in the picture modes. And right now I'm going to go outside. It is nighttime here. It is windy, and it is raining and misty and foggy. It's really not good conditions to do any type of video recording at night. But I'm going to go outside and I'm going to give you an example of the crosshairs on the video recording. So you can see, as I came out to my range, there is a little 4-point buck at my range, and he is not very happy that I am around, and I can't blame him. I'm not going to do much here. I'm just trying to give a little better focus. It is absolutely awful out here, just misty, raining junk, and you couldn't get a good sight picture or a clear video if you wanted to out here. But really neat that I saw this buck out here, and that'll give you a little bit of an idea of the reticle that you will see in the Triton Starstrike with the firmware update. And there he goes. That's about it, guys. And that will about do it, guys. I think it was pretty neat that there was a little 4-point, or what I think was a 4-point, down there on our range, and he wasn't very happy that we came down there to look at him through the Starstrike NV-101 with the new firmware. But don't see a ton of animals down on my range ever, so it was really kind of nice to see that small 4-point buck on my range. I'm not necessarily a great hunter. I don't do a lot of hunting. I'll do a lot more pesting than I will large game hunting. Yeah, you know, I'd as soon just leave those deer alone. But it was neat to see him on the range, and I hope that you're able to update your Triton Starstrike NV-101 and get that reticle view on your videos and on your pictures. That's going to wrap it up for today's video. This was David with inspired precision. And I want to remind you guys to break out of your comfort zone, learn a new skill, and have a great day.